All right, here comes Kelley, Breeden in at 34 miles an hour, 22 off, number one seat. She knows exactly what she needs to win. She has to get part of 4 at 35 to win. First, she's got to run 22.
Kelley Breeden, and I'm a senior biochemistry major at Florida Southern College, and I'm a part of the water ski team. So for the water ski team, I'm a slalom specialist, and I've been a part of the team all 4 years. I started skiing when I was 7, just with my dad and my mom on the river, and then we only live about 2 hours from a pretty world-renowned ski school, so we drove over there and they basically taught me competitive skiing, and I just fell in love with it immediately and did my first competition when I was 8 and was hooked ever since. Usually the way my day works, if I'm at school, is I devote 1 to 2 hours in the morning, and that's like my designated practice time. And then the rest of the day can be devoted to school or work. And then usually in the evenings we have 1 hour of like just workouts, and we all go to team workouts, and that's kind of like a bonding experience. Again, I'm just a slalom specialist, so people that do more than one event are going to dedicate way more time than me. All of our athletes are student athletes. We usually have the highest GPA out of all the athletic teams, so that's a pretty big deal to me because obviously I'm in a hard major, and it makes me feel really good when my teammates around me also want to get good grades, and we really just kind of work together on and off the water. The other really great things about collegiate water skiing is collegiate nationals, which is basically the most fun tournament you will ever go to. It's fun because water skiing is such an individual sport, but you go to collegiate nationals and everybody is there, everybody's a team, you have people on the sidelines that are cheering for you, and you can hear them when you're skiing out in the lake. So that's really exciting, and that's something you don't get from any other tournament. Once I start skiing, I really don't hear much of anything besides the water, so it plays a pretty big part in my life. It's definitely one of my passions, and I think about going to the lake all the time, and like the lake is really my happy place. When you're out there, you don't have to think about anything but skiing, so that's really nice, and it's really just like a release from the world around you. Water skiing has a lot of different variables, so obviously we're an outside sport, so the wind, the temperature, the sunlight even. We also are pulled by a boat, so the driver plays a huge part in how you do, really. So those would probably be like the biggest variables, but usually when you don't do well in a tournament, most skiers don't blame it on those things, they blame it on themselves, and they just try to look at like what they did technically wrong. Just like every sport, like water skiing has a huge mental side, and it is a grueling sport. Like you're not just going to be able to go out there and perform your best every time, and so that can be tough on your psyche. So you have to like coach yourself how to be okay even when you don't do as well as you want. After I graduate, I'm going to go on to graduate school, probably just get my master's at first. I'm not sure where yet. I'm looking to a lot of different schools, hoping to get a degree in marine, something so that I can do like a little bit more marine chemistry rather than just strict biochemistry. I plan to continue water skiing as long as I'm physically able, and you can definitely water ski at any age. We've taught kids that are like as young as 2. Like if you can walk, you can water ski basically. It's so cool to see like the super old guys still go over the jump and still be able to do it, and it's just a really great like lifelong sport.